Hello ladies, it's me Penny at Penny's Place. I've nipped on this morning to show you different coasters I've been decopaging. Hits and misses. I've been trying 2 or 3 techniques, trying to come up with a good one. These were my first like 3 and they're not very good, I'm afraid. This was a piece of I printed from a napkin, this image. I then did a layer of, after stuck it down with Mod Podge, I did the two stages of crackle glaze, and I used this make. There's not a lot of but it's meant to be a very good make, so 1 or 2. Now it came quite good on a couple of the little ornaments I did, but even one of them it wasn't crackling enough, and I tried different methods like leaving it overnight. Somebody said yeah, use your hairdryer but on a very low setting, and somebody said no, you need a heat gun. I don't know, but I've tried a few variations, it's not worked. So it's quite smooth where I've put the paper down. It's not as lumpy as what it, it could be, but not happy. And these were 2 where I just stuck straight from the napkins on with Mod Podge, and as you can see, I've got more creases than I'd rather like, really. There's too many creases on that, so I didn't even bother to crackle them. So they're either going to be stripped or I'll use them somewhere, I'm not sure. So this method that I used was the wet method. I can't remember the lady's name, but I'll try and fish it out when I show you how it was done. But this has come up really lovely and smooth. The only drawback I had with these was I did it a light background, a cream background actually, but with it being such a dark napkin, I found it hard to get it right in the middle, and as you can see it's a little bit skew with the goated. But other than that, I'm quite pleased. So I've not tried to crackle this. This has just had Mod Podge on, but the dishwasher safe. So I thought, well, at least that will give it extra protection for wiping over. And I painted the back, but it wants a little bit of a doodah on it. I must have put it in water and a wet place. So I'll redo that. But other than that, yeah, that's very dark green paint I put on the back. Patio paint. It's an acrylic, but it's like the patio, so it's nice and strong. But as I'll have to dress them up a little bit. So that was 2. That wasn't bad, as I say. That was the water variant. So these 2, the napkins, the image was far too large. So again, I wanted to reduce it. This one, it's just got a little crease in there, but we can live with it. And I did a tear around it and painted, more of the sky around it type of thing. This one's turned out better. And they're saying I've just used a varnish on top as a protector, and I painted metallic blue on the back. I'm not sure whether to put stickers, but sometimes they can wobble a bit, and I'm not sure. I have got some like furniture protectors, big round things, so I'm not sure. I might do, but I don't think they'll cause a lot of damage anyway. So that was them 2. These are the 2 I'm working on now, and again I've gone, that was just a little bit unstuck there. I've gone for the paper, same as this type. So I printed them out because the actual napkin is far bigger than this. So somebody's going around. I think it's like Google, you know, where they yeah, I think it's a Google van, taking pictures of all the street, in case we don't know where we live, like, you know, GAIST, and there's a big camera on top, and I think that's what he's doing. Anyway, back to this penny. So I reduced the size in the printer, and this is the size that I liked. I sent them downstairs to Art yesterday, and he spray painted it with this nice chalky blue. It was the blue that attracted me, and it's chalky, but it doesn't matter. And it was only £2 from our pound shop in the country, and so that's what he sprayed it with, was that chalky, and that's how we're getting on. And I have to file them down to make it like that. But first, the first thing I want to do is to make it, I've got a picture under here like this, and I just turn it that way up, so the back side's up, and with very wide sellotape. It works better if you've got something to grip, you know what I mean, rather than this slim sellotape. So wide sellotape, packing tape, and I've stuck that. In fact, I've done it in 3 layers, so it's gone over the actual picture, and I've just pressed it down a bit, as much as I can with that. Now this is like a hit and miss as well. You've got to be very delicate, which I'm not, and so that's why it's better to get a few on the go, you know. If you're doing printing, it's better to have a few on the go. But I believe you can even do this with magazines or any other kind of picture. I've not tried it yet with magazines. I've only done it with printing paper like this. So as I say, we've stuck it down, and I'll show you how it should come. So this is only a little tiny bit of the edge that needed doing, but you can see it's taking just 1 layer. I didn't need it quite as wide as that. And now you need to get your nails in. You can work from left to right, but it's better to do it if you've started at the top, 1, 2, 3. It's better then to go backwards like that, just in case you've overlaid your sellotape a little bit. I do try and, now this one's going to take a bit more off, so I'm just doing it very, very carefully and holding on there, and as you can see, it's taking off a nice thin layer of paper. See? A nice thin layer of paper. So you've not got a big bulky paper. You've not got napkin, but you it's the next best thing type of thing. Or rice paper, that's always good, isn't it? So I'm holding on. If it rips a little bit at the corner or there, it doesn't matter. So I'm holding on to that, and just rip it slowly. It's not a rush job. Now if you think it's not took quite as much as you'd like, you can do it again. So I'll just do that top bit again, see if I can get just a bit of a better layer up. Use my teeth. So I'll just use that top bit again, and as I said, there's no waiting around. You don't have to wait around to do this, you just do it straight away. So I've sealed it down, find my edge again, there it is, and there we go again. So you could do this as many times as you like, or you feel safe to go down another layer, you can. But it just takes that bulk away. So that is quite a bit thinner than that one. I mean, I could take another layer off here. It's not took a big layer off there. But basically that's how you do it. And then I can get my coaster, and I can decoparge, not this one's slightly smaller I think. Anyway, and then you can decoupage it on whatever you want. And as I say, you've got a nice thin piece then of paper, so it doesn't, you know, do the edges as bad then. So I just thought I'd share that with you. And as I say, that one just wants, I usually get a nail file, let it dry. I did this late last night, no, early hours of this morning I should say, and I just go in one direction. But if you go in the other direction, you're going to spoil the paper. And, what time is it? Gone 11, so it must be a cup of tea time. It's a much better day today, ladies. It's the sun's come out. Arthur's filled all the tree with more fat balls and what have you. So we should get some visitors. You find the starlings are at the top eating the fat balls, and then the pigeons are all on the grass and the ground below the tree eating all the scraps, so they tidy up anyway. That one's just a little bit away, but it's nothing to fuss about. I'll stick it down, let it dry, and then I'll put varnish on, as I say, because I don't think I'm going to crack a glaze. It's so disappointing when it doesn't work, so I'm going to have to do a few more practices before I'm happy. So I'm just going round that. There's a little bit of white showing on this, but I can paint it out a little bit. So, you know, I'm not bothered about that. And the back, as I say, it's that nice powder blue, chalky blue. So I think I'll just put a varnish on that. Maybe a spray varnish, because you get a neater effect, don't you? So that's my coasters. That's what I'm up to. I'm going to come back later and show you some more caravan. I'm trying to use up these caravans this year. I've made a couple of cards, but they're halfway done anyway. And I've also decoupaged some boxes. I save all my boxes, different boxes, and so they'll be used as little presents. Where's it? Here, this one. This was actually a gift box that was all folded down. I think I got it in a charity shop, £1 or something, not even that. And I didn't realise it was going to be such a nice size actually when I built it up. So as it's for a male, I thought, well, I'm not doing much to it. I'll only ruin it if I try and mess around. So I've just done a nice Christmas scene on top, and that will hold a wee present. Like this one's not stuck down like it should yet. I have a little gift or money or what have you, and that can go in here. This one was actually this watch was actually in here. So I've left the what's in there, and there's plenty of room to put something in there. But it just looks nicer, doesn't it? So that's what I'm doing, and I've got, I know we're giving away candles and that. So this is another one. Somebody, I think somebody bought me this frosted blackberry and cedarwood diffuser for Christmas. Must have been last year. And again, I say I don't get rid of the boxes. So that will hold 1 or 2 candles. So what I'll do is just decoupage the top appropriately, if I can get that back in now. Is that in? Let's see. Yeah, that's in. So I'll take the bow off and might take some of this off and then decoupage the top. I don't know where it was from. Let me see. Marks and Spencer's, there we go. It's lovely, isn't it? Anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. Besides other things, we're doing a bit of cooking today, so I'll go and help Arthur. It's a mac and cheese. He fancies mac and cheese, and I know the family like my homemade mac and cheese, so that's what we'll be doing. Okay, ladies, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for your lovely comments here and on Facebook as well. I do appreciate it very much, and I'll see you a bit later. Bye for now. Stay safe.